Yeah, it is different. Just the preconceived notions that the different generations have about each other and how they're pretty much wrong. I think it also just stems from having slightly different values, like you said, wanting to take the time to do something right, or wanting to do something with your whole heart and soul in it. Like not going and working for a company if it's not in alignment with your values is not the same as like when someone says, "Oh, you're just being lazy." It's like, no, it's not that I don't want to go get a job. It's that I want everything to be in alignment and in harmony. And so that's like a really astute observation that you made about, wanting to put all of your energy into one place.
Mm-hmm.
And these millennials are just wonderful. And with the divorce rate so high, they don't want to repeat history and repeat that cyclical, unfortunate, relationship busting thing that's going on here. They want to be happy and fulfilled and flourish.
Yeah, we hope that they learn from our mistakes, not repeat them, is what we keep on pushing our children and anybody we work with towards that goal.
So one of the things that we do in organizations and speaking that we have is we go in and we help them understand that and actually role model exactly the behavior and so sort of the proficiency that they expect.
Mm-hmm.
And so we talk about reverse mentoring in a workplace, and coaching these millennials and helping them understand why they should be there. And the number one thing that they want is perceived value wherever they are, whether it's in a personal relationship or a professional one. They want to understand and totally get the perceived value. And once they do that,
they're all in.
They're in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think where many organizations that have been around for a long time, they don't do that. They don't welcome and invite the millennial to understand that perceived value.
Mm-hmm.
And there's where the problem of retention comes in, and dissatisfaction, and actually loss of ROI.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So like with the one-on-one counseling that you do with people, what is the number one tip or strategy that you give to people to help them improve their communication?
Well, I would probably say, especially for men, one of the things we like to do, because we can give both perspectives of the lady and the gentleman's views of things. And I'd say for the men, it's often this willingness to be vulnerable. That's probably one of the hardest things for men to do, is to open up, be willing to say what's in their hearts, because they feel that's makes them weak or something. So being willing to say what you really feel, and that probably makes them the most attractive and endearing quality that they can have. So
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And one of the things that I think is so critical is the not only being vulnerable, but I'm Myers-Briggs certified, and it is a wonderful and almost immediate assessment that someone could have to understand not only your own personality, but those of the other person, whether it is your significant other, your partner, your kid, your parent, your in-law, your boss, your coworker, a friend, a frenemy, whoever it is. If you can understand your own personality type and that of someone else's, you can learn, and we teach them really quickly ways to communicate so that you both can be understood and communication.
People often wonder, why are we struggling with our communication? So often it's just inherently built into your personality. If you have a struggle with making decisions, the other person can make quick decisions. That can be a huge barrier, because the other person wants a quick decision out of you. And if you struggle with that, that's going to always be a problem.
I have personal experience with that one myself. So absolutely.
We all have, and it's wonderful. And then you can readjust and recalibrate how you're going to approach different situations. Does this person need a lot of lead time when they are making a decision? Great, factor that in.
It doesn't mean it's a deal breaker necessarily, but you have to be able to adjust to it and understand it. And if you can't, then it can be a deal breaker.
So, and we also use our emotional clock, as Geoff said, to get people, especially when they're in a feeling of overwhelm and their emotions are starting to flood. We help them identify immediately where they think they are, and that tactile application actually helps the brain sort of rebalance itself between the left and the right brain, so that they're not overwhelmed and they can make some good informed choices and decisions.
And again, it also focuses on what the individual's feeling, not what they're angry about at the other person. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling anxious, and these are the reasons I think I am, and help me understand this. What have I misunderstood? It opens up a much more gentle door.
Absolutely. So for people that want to get in touch with you, get your book, find out more about the coaching you do, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, we have our website. It's poppyandgeoff.com. It's POPPYANDGEOFF. It's a British spelling.com. And you can find our book on Amazon.
Here's the book, 1 billion seconds.
And as I said, it was a bestseller this past month in August. And let's see, what else? You can find us on Twitter, Relational A-Team, and on Facebook at Poppy and Geoff.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here with us today, Poppy and Geoff. I really appreciate the insight that you lend to the conversation on relationships, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.
So do we. Thanks for having us.
This is great. Yeah, communication.